Hey everybody, my name is BlakJak and welcome back to Mafia, the City of Lost Heaven. Last time we did the mission The Whore. This time we're doing the second part, The Priest. And it's going to just kick things right off into the mission. There's no cutscene because we blew up a building. And now what we got to do, since I have low health from the last mission, we got to whip out one of our guns. Doesn't matter which one. Could be this one, could be the other one. And we got to be careful because there's going to be a group of police officers coming up these stairs. If you actually go down the stairs, you can actually see them. There's like 4 of them. There's actually a guy down there too shooting at you, but we can take care of him in a second. If we head all the way up here, we can reduce we can limit our shots, our getting shot, that is, if we run over here, because the guy on the ground can't shoot us, and we can probably take cover pretty well. So what I like to do is I like to wait behind one of these things for cover. I crouch down, and I wait for the police to come to me. And eventually they'll come up these stairs. Eventually, here they are. And, okay. I died on this mission a bunch of times, so normally I don't really get that shot over here, but this is like the best route that I got. And there they come. That's 2. Alright. Just remember, don't reload all the time because you run out of bullets faster that way. There we go. That's 3. Now there should be 2 more. Oh, hold on. I can't hit them.
I'll kill you, you bastard.
There we go. Oh, hey, there's 2. And... come on, die. Jesus, this one sucks dick. Holy shit. You're dead. Cool. There we go. So that's 5 cops. Then there's the one on the ground. You can shoot him from here, but the likelihood of actually hitting him is so small. It's pretty hard to hit him. You can hit him. I've killed him before, but it takes a while. There's no point in killing him anyway because he can hit you better than you can hit him, and he's not going to be bothering you anyway. So you can keep shooting all you want, I guess, but really no point. I'm pretty much just wasting my time. Alright, come on. Let's go, Tommy. We have to continue on with the mission. We can't kill him. Let's go. Perfect. So, up here, all the way up on these stairs, there's going to be a door right over here. There's a health box in case you're low on health. I almost didn't see it. I was like, oh, hey, health. Neat. Look at that. 83. Perfect. That should be more than enough, I guess. Now we're going to be climbing up this little barrier. Be careful when climbing because Tommy can't take falls too well. Even like a small fall like the one that we're about to do. You're supposed to jump from here down to the other banister, but I overshot it and took some damage. Crouch down here because there's going to be cops coming and they're going to be shooting at you and they can hit you from a distance because they're marksmen. What you want to do is jump up to this banister and then climb down these boxes so that you don't take damage. Keep going. You can actually shoot at the cops from here, but you can't really hit them all too well from here, so it's best to go down to these stairs and take them down in a more personal, up-close manner. You want to make sure that they can run up to you, so I like to take the step down and take the step back up because sometimes they come around the corner and I can shoot them that way. I love that they're all screaming at me that they'll kill me, my bastard. Anyway, you can actually probably take him down from here. Probably. Nope. Okay, it's not working. That's fine.
He's here. Look, he's here.
That's all good. Don't worry. But it's fine. You can take them all out. There's about 3 of them, I think. There's 3. A guy up top in that banister, all the way up there. You can kill him. Reload, Tommy. Bam. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, died. Jesus, man, this guy sucks. And then there's that guy up there, and then there's that guy down there. That's 3. And then the guy that comes around the corner, so that makes 4. And he went down like a chump. And then there's the guy up top, like I mentioned. And if you cut the corner, not this corner, but this corner over here, there's actually another guy hiding. So there's 6 cops down here. And again, the one on top of the banister, it's kind of hard to get him from down here, but sometimes he'll pop up. You can get him pretty good. If you use the targeting, like L2, R2 to target, you can get them pretty well. I think this is the Magnum that I just picked up, I think. But the Magnum's probably one of the best guns in the game. You can kill them in like 2 shots, but... What did you just say? You son of a bitch, I'll cut my dick? Is that what I heard? Anyway, cut the corner. There's a cop hiding. And... okay, maybe this isn't the Magnum. Maybe we get the Magnum later. I don't know. I don't even know if it's called a Magnum. That's what I call it because it's like a giant revolver. But yeah, there's a gun later on that you get that does a lot of damage. It's a nice pistol that enemies have. But I still like the Colt that you get from Vincenzo. It's the best gun in my opinion. So he just rolled over there. If you can just appear from... Wow, I have too much damage taken. 23. I think I should be okay. But it's kind of bad. Good thing I runned it up to him. Yeah, because you see, we're going to be doing another... Fuck, now I'm down to 14? Holy shit, what the hell just hit me? Must have been that guy on the wooden planks. Okay, so we're going to run up here. We got to watch out because there's a guy to the left. Around that corner to the left. There might be like 2 guys actually. 3 guys it looks like. And yeah, they can do some serious damage. But if you take them out real quick... I'm down to 7 health, so that's abysmal. But we're going to be getting into like a really bad dogfight real quick. Or not dogfight, but a really bad gunfight real quick in this small area. Here's another cop. I was thinking of you. Come here. Come here. And 7 health is really bad. There is a health station, but at 7 health, I mean, I could have died right there, you know, honestly. That's more than enough for 1 bullet. You want to make sure you don't take too much damage. Luckily for me, Tommy decided to not get hurt. Sometimes he gets hurt, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know. It's weird. And we don't have to climb up this scaffolding all the way. I'm not sure why I did, because the way to continue is actually... I guess I was looking for health. That's probably what I was thinking. I was like, maybe there's health up here. That'd be cool. Nice little hidden thing. But no, there isn't any health up here. It's just... a way around that you can explore. This mission's pretty cool because you get to like walk around the buildings and stuff. You don't really too often get to do that in a bunch of games. Do not fall down there. You will die. Or at least I will die. You'll take damage. But if you go over here to the ladder, that's where we continue. Actually, now that I think about this, there's no talking about this mission. I was going to stay quiet during this cutscene. But Tommy's going to be very ballsy. He's going to put a ladder across from the scaffolding over to the church, it looks like. And this church is very important. I believe Frank mentioned it. I wasn't listening, to be quite honest to you. But the funeral of the city official's son is here at this church. Convenient, I know. Which means that escaping from blowing up Morello's right-hand man, and we were supposed to kill Michelle, but we didn't kill Michelle. If you guys didn't see that video, watch the last video. It was a pretty decent one. I like that mission quite a bit. But here we are. That please wait signifies that I died more than enough. But we got to continue our escape. But I only have 7 health, so how are we going to do this? You say, we're at a funeral of the guy that we killed, filled with a bunch of Morello's people. Well, there is health. I said there is health right here. And it brought us up to 100%. Holy shoot. That's really good. But yeah, I remember this. So I was like, oh shit, this mission? Okay. And I whipped out my gun, and I got ready for this cutscene.
And was taken from us unexpectedly. The Lord awaits his flock with opened arms, and those such as Billy are awaited in the heavenly realm. Billy was a good son, brother, and friend. We will all remember him in that light and pray for his salvation, since he did so much good. And now Billy's friend, who was with him during the last moments of his short life on this earth, would like to say a few words. Come, my son.
Thank you, Father. You know, I wanted to pay my respects to Bill today and to tell him that I considered him as my own brother, and that his death was a great loss for me.
Huh?
I was present at his death, and...
How?
That's the one! That's the bastard who killed Billy! Get him!
Get down, father.
That was mad disrespectful, Tommy. You just showed up to this poor bastard's fucking funeral, killed his best friend right then and there. Damn, Tommy, you a heartless son of a bitch. So yeah, this mission's kind of tough because of all the shooting. That guy healed really quickly. He was in like a bad Goldberg type fucking car accident. His car flipped over, his best friend fucking died and shit. He was all bleeding, crippled and crap. He was walking, not even a single injury. Man, that guy has good immune system to heal. This must be taking place like a few days right after anyway. Like, damn, dude. Well, anyway, there's a few guys. There's a guy with a Tommy gun, I think, up top. I don't know if he was a Tommy gun or he had a rifle. I wasn't sure, but it's a really powerful gun up top on that thing. We took him out as quickly as we could. There's another guy on top of that other banister to the right, but he only had a pistol, so nothing to worry about. And be careful around here because a few guys will come in with shotguns, and we gotta take care of the shotgun guys super quickly. There we go. Oh, they're doing a lot more damage than I thought. Oh wow, this guy is charging in. I've actually died from this guy quite a bit. All right, shotgun to shotgun. Let's go. All right, my shotgun's better than your shotgun. I have wife and children. Oh well, yeah, no shit. That's why we're here in a funeral. Everyone is a wife and a child, probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't know how wife and children are. Yeah, so did that guy. I killed him. That's not stopping me, friend. You gotta stop telling me that shit.
Oh, it is only I. My son, don't shoot. I am unarmed. What have you done, my son? Such suffering for nothing. God is forgiving. This is terrible. Don't you know murder is the greatest sin?
I know, Father. But somehow everything got fouled up. I made a mistake somewhere.
So many people have died without reason. They could have done much more with their lives.
Father, these people were criminals, cheats, murderers. The one lying in the front wanted to rape my girl. Maybe God wanted it this way. A lot of people will have an easier life because of this.
Yes, the Lord works in mysterious ways. But what about you? You can look yourself in the face? Your hands are stained with blood that you'll never wash off.
I know that, Father.
Look around you. Such a waste. We'll have to consecrate the church again. Everything is shot up. I can't let my parishioners in here. What am I going to do?
Maybe this'll help? Pray for my soul, Father. I'll need it.
I will, my son. I certainly will.
By the way, Father, your little speech about Billy, I'm wondering about your conscience. Billy wasn't such a good person, and he didn't do good when he was alive.
Well, Tommy, the same can be said about you. I mean, you just laid waste to an entire church filled of people. Anyway, so I died here thousands of times. I'm sure a lot of the blooper video will be filled with parts from here. So what I like to do is run around the church and de-equip my weapon. You can like holster with the right button, but I forgot to do that. And I like to crouch down here in this little corner and watch out for the cops. I'm going to speed this up. As you can see, the top little emblem turned to a little police officer with a question mark on top of his head. That means they're looking for you. They have no idea where you are. You're anonymous. And once that bar goes away, you're all set. But yeah, I died here so many times because I'm at such a low health that if I crash at like a modest speed, I'll die like instantly. So I died quite a bit because cops just full speed ram into you. It's kind of ironic the way I killed Billy. Anyway, we're going to steal this hearse for no other reason than it's in front of me. And it's not like a particularly good car either. It's just the first car that I saw. I guess I could have stolen that one. But now we're going to head back to Salieri's bar. And, I mean, I guess I could have cut this out, honestly. But maybe I did. I don't remember. But, yeah, it was just... This mission, this ride back was very painful. I got arrested. I died. Like a good half of this. Like this, I won't lie to you guys. This video was like, I think this video was an hour and a half, and at least 40 minutes of it was just me trying to get back to Salieri's bar. There are ways to avoid the cops. You can escape. You can get into a car, drive around a corner where if a logo like fades, like the handbar, like the little handcuffs, if they turn faded, if you get out and into another vehicle, they'll lose track of you, and then it'll switch over to the cop with the question mark. Or you can be on foot and hide like I did, and the same effect will happen. So we're just gonna drive back. That's all. I don't know how I lost the health. I think did I like hit something? Or I lost health. I wasn't paying attention. We're gonna just hit this little garbage can. If the cops pull you over, they're not going to arrest you because they were looking for you at one point. So don't worry about that. If they let's say you're speeding or you run a red light or something, and the cops see you, they're just gonna give you a fine. Be careful here, because this asshole fucking turned without a blinker, you piece of shit. Fucking realistic ass, driving ass, fucking. I love this song. This song is so catchy, it's really bad. Like, a few days after playing this song, I still had it stuck in my head. It was really bad. Like, I wasn't kidding. Like, I'm kind of annoyed that this actually wasn't written by Vladimir Shimunek. Also, the manual called him Vladislav. Vladislav. I don't know if that's his real name or if everywhere I look, it's Vladimir. So I'm not sure. Like, the manual says Vladislav, so I don't really know. But anyway, I'm kind of annoyed that the Central Island music isn't actually composed by him, because for the review I wanted to play it. Just me honking. I wanted to play that song so badly, and I couldn't because it's copyrighted. It's actually a real song. I forgot the name of it, but it's the link. It's in the review. So if you're curious, I mentioned it in the review. Anyway, I'll see you guys for the next mission. Peace.
You must be joking, right? How could you get through this?
Now it was really bad. Billy's pop, the councilman, wasn't very happy with us. And he was in bed with Morello's. Without the Mafia's help, he wouldn't have got his seat. He also started to mobilize the police. So we now had both the mob and the police against us.
Oh, come on.
Hey, both sides benefited from it. The police could look good in the fight against crime, and at the same time get fat payoffs from Morello, who they left alone. And with the help of the police, Morello could eliminate his greatest competitor. An ideal situation. And things were going bad for us. Salieri lost a bundle, and I wasn't doing too good after all that killing. It started to seem that there was no point to anything. That I should enjoy everything as much as possible and quickly, while I still had the chance. For it's so easy to lose your life. Maybe that's why Paulie and me started drinking.
You weren't falling apart, maybe.
My life was just a trail of murders, crimes, and alcohol. If Frank hadn't helped me out, I would have ended up worse. It was weird. But suddenly he came to me and wanted to help.
Could you give me a ride home, Tommy?
Sure, Frank, get in.
So how's life, Tommy?
Yeah, going okay. Nothing.
I heard you and Paulie are living it up. You two are getting pretty well known around town.
Just something to do with the money.
If you don't want to end up a wreck, find some meaning in your life.
What? You want to preach to me about a sense of life?
I've seen a few good guys who couldn't deal with their problems, and they end up real bad. Usually somebody knocks you off for your money, or maybe you go nuts and all your buddies and pretty dames disappear. Anyway, the Don doesn't want drunks with trembling hands working for him. Those kind of people just bring problems. If you don't watch out, the next thing you know, your best friend kills you without blinking an eye.
What should I do then?
Come on, be yourself. Maybe invest the dough in some kind of investment. I could give you a few tips. Give up the party. Go to the races with the Don on Sundays. Try taking a dame to the theater or at least the movies. There's a lot of things you can do.
And who should I take, Frank? A decent girl doesn't want to kill her.
You know, a policeman will murder to uphold the law. You enforce our laws. It's the same thing, we're just on the other side of the fence. You're not a murderer, Tom. But still, your wife mustn't interfere with your business. Remember, never take the job home, it just brings trouble.
And where would I find a woman for me, Frank?
I thought that you had something with Luigi's daughter, Sarah. I think she's a wonderful girl. But you alone know best how far to go with her.
I'm not going to endanger somebody like Sarah, Frank.
And yeah, that about does it. I will. Oh yeah, by the way, we unlocked the hearse as a drivable car. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.